is Dr. James, and today the topic is entitled The Signs in Women and Men to show that they have low estrogen, that is in women, and then low testosterone in men. So the effect. So let's look at it here. We have to address, firstly, the system that controls hormone. It's called the endocrine system. It is one of the 11 systems that make up the body. The endocrine system produces over 50 hormones. And when we say hormones, what are they? Hormones are basically chemical messengers produced by the glands. If you say gland is an organ or organs that produce hormones, and these hormones travel through the bloodstream to regulate various functions like our growth, our metabolism. Metabolism is the way we break down food and get energy from it and get rid of waste. And our mood, our sexuality, everything. So hormones are responsible for this. There's a second way the body communicates with the body. That is the central nervous system. But that is a very quick way through the nerves, through electrical signals to control our movement, our sense of smell. All right. So that is not what we're talking about. We are talking about now the hormones. Unfortunately, there are some factors that can lead to imbalances of these hormones that are in men and women. And today, of course, we are looking at why estrogen is so low or can be low in women and the effect, and testosterone in men that can be low and the effect. But what could cause low estrogen in women and low testosterone in men? You see, naturally, as we age, in women, of course, towards menopause, estrogen start coming down, and in post-menopause, they really come down. In men too, testosterone start going down from the age 20. By the time you are a man, you hit 50, almost 50% of your testosterone might be lost. And of course, another reason is stress. In both cases, stress, and then obesity, being obese, lack of sleep at night. They are all contributors to our hormonal imbalance. But we have what we call endocrine disruptors. Endocrine disruptors are the chemicals that interfere with the endocrine system and then causes imbalance of hormones in the body. They naturally mimic, they copy, they block the proper functions of our hormones. And some common ones of these chemicals are the BPA, that is bisphenol A. They are found in plastics. The plastic bottles that contain our drinks and food, the beverage containers, especially when they are exposed to heat and sunlight, they are more released into the water and into the food. That is why you can't put food in the plastic in the microwave oven. You can never do that. And put the plastic in your food on the sun. You can't do that or expose it to heat. Another chemical is a waste incinerations in the chemical manufacturing industry. In the air, it can also get into humans and cause a disruption of hormones. And then we have the PFAS. That's the chemical found in non-stick cookware. So when you buy frying pan, be careful. Buy stainless steel cookwares. They're more expensive but better. Don't buy the cheap non-stick cookwares because they contain the PFAS and can cause hormonal imbalance. Pesticides they use on the farm, they get into our food. They cause that parabens, that are preservatives used in cosmetics, in food, and pharmaceutical products. They can also cause hormonal imbalance. Heavy metals like lead, mercury, arsenic, cadmium. In fact, people that have dental fillings, they have mercury. Okay, that can cause hormonal imbalance, also cause heart problems as well. Phytoestrogens, they are found in soya and flax seeds. We should also be careful or mindful about that. But at this point, let's come to the signs of low estrogen in women. Number one sign is menstrual changes. You see, the woman will not have will have regular menses, and sometimes there could be even absence of menses for a few months. That is called amenorrhea. Another sign is vaginal symptoms, like vaginal dryness, painful intercourse. Okay, when the woman has intercourse with a partner, they experience a lot of pain, and a frequent urinary tract infection, UTIs, due to the thinning of the urethral tissue. Another effect is the bone health problems. There's an increased risk of osteoporosis, that's the disease of bone weakening. And of course, there's joint pain and stiffness. If care is not taken, you may presume it's arthritis, but it's not. Okay, and the mood or mental health, the depression, anxiety, irritability, they get angry easily because of hormonal imbalance, estrogen coming down. The trouble concentrating, they call that brain fog, and the physical changes, hot flashes, okay, night sweat, and the dry skin, and thinning hair, and of course sex drive, that we call that loss of libido, right? And then sleeping problems and fatigue all the time. So these are the effects on women with low estrogen. What about the men with low testosterone? The men with the low testosterone, that they will have low sexual drive or decrease in libido, right? They also have physical changes as well. Men may have decreased muscle mass and decreased strength in the muscles, and they also build fat around the mid area, so they have wide waistline. They have what they call gynecomastia. It means they have the breast that can, the breast tissue become bigger. So you see men have enlarged breast, all right? And there's another effect is loss of body hair, especially facial hair. You see the man losing that. And men also develop what they call osteoporosis. That it means a bone disease, weakening of the bones, not only in women. Energy and stamina. Men may face persistent fatigue and lack of energy. And then they may also cannot endure. They cannot endure physically. They cannot endure. They may also have mood or mental health issue. They can be depressed. They may have a sense of sadness. They also may get angry. They may be irritated easily. They can also concentrate. They may also have sleep problem like women, and they may be sleeping during the day or feel sleepy during the day. They may have cognitive function problem, memory may be failing, and they all may have also low sperm count, infertility problem, and their testicles may also become smaller. So these are some of the effects a man should look out for when the estrogen is going down. Beloveds, you may be facing any of this problem or someone else or any chronic disease. One call away and your life will never be the same. My name is Dr. James, a certified natural medical practitioner. I'm ready here to be of help in any way. Call this number. If you're calling outside the UK, it's +44 738 464 7300. If you're calling within the UK, it's 0738 464 7300. If you want to learn more about my YouTube videos and subscribe and support me, please go to Dr. James Natural link. Dr. James Natural link. When you go there, subscribe and support me and share the videos. Be a blessing to somebody, and God